Emanuel Lopes, the man convicted of murdering a Weymouth police sergeant and an innocent bystander, won't learn his fate for 3 more months. Lopes was supposed to be sentenced next week in the 2018 killings, but a change in case law is pushing everything back. Our NBC 10's Abby Niscoda joining us live outside Norfolk Superior Court. And Abby, Sergeant Chesna's family, they have been waiting 6 years for this. How are they reacting to this new development?
Yeah, Priscilla, the victim's family is telling me that they had relatives ready to fly in for sentencing next week. Those trips now postponed, all because of a ruling from the state's highest court that could have an impact on a lot more than just this case.
Guilty of murder in the 2nd degree.
It took 6 years and 2 trials for Emanuel Lopes to be convicted. And now the families of those he murdered, Weymouth Police Sergeant Michael Chesna and 77-year-old Vera Adams, have to wait even longer for him to be sentenced.
To have a verdict was great, but to not have a sentence is painful.
A controversial ruling that just came from the state's highest court is pushing sentencing back from next week to the end of June.
I became aware of this relevant law.
It's known as the Mattis decision, and it made life without parole unconstitutional for anyone under 21, since their age makes them more likely to make impulsive decisions. Lopes was 85 days shy of his 21st birthday when the murders occurred, and the judge says she has to give the defense more time to see how it can be applied here.
Everybody worked so hard on this case. I don't want to cut corners.
It looks to me like Mr. Lopes will benefit.
Chris Dearborn of Suffolk Law School says he will still spend a long time behind bars.
At the very least, we're talking about somebody doing 15, 20, 25 years in state prison, which is an awful long time for somebody whose brain wasn't fully formed when they committed an act.
And while this is one of countless cases the ruling could impact, for Chesna's mother, it's still hard to understand.
Well, I have no idea what cruel and unusual punishment would be in the murder of Michael and Vera. It's like they're afterthoughts. They're nothing. Well, they were something.
So scheduling for sentencing now pushed to June 21st. And part of the reason they pushed it that far is, guys, this is the same judge that's also sitting on the Karen Reed case. And as we know, that high-profile murder trial is set to begin here next month. We're live outside Norfolk Superior Court in Dedham. I'm Abby Niscoda, NBC 10 Boston.